hosts you hear on Mixstation Radio Live are not necessarily those of the staff and the management of Mixstation Radio Live, its sponsors, or advertisers.
What up?
Man, listen, we gotta get better at that. we didn't. I ain't even get my live right. What's up? What's up, y'all? Welcome to Royale Urban Media. It's your girl Cortez and your boy
Chris.
What's up, you guys? Today, you good?
Mm-hmm.
Is it on the correct live?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, he's speaking in the mic today. Go ahead, Chris.
Oh, yeah. I was supposed to fire back at you for that, but you was starting the show. I'm gonna get you at the end of the show. I got you. I'm gonna be professional today.
He said gonna be professional. Thank God for that. All right,
Prince, I hope you watching the whole show today. We got something special for you today.
Oh man, I'm looking forward to that. All right, look, so we're going to go ahead and start off episode 43, y'all. Stronger minds build better results. Chris,
let's do it.
What you think about that?
Let's dive into it. Let's unpack this topic.
You keep talking into the mic, you can.
So what do you mean when you say stronger minds, better results?
I mean, thinking positive thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to change your thoughts into positive ones, okay? Because positive thoughts affect your emotion, and emotion affects your actions. Okay?
That's true.
I know. And it's very important. So we got to make sure we keep that in mind, because I feel like in your mind, your day can get ruined in 2.5 seconds.
If you let it.
Exactly. You let them negative thoughts control your mind, man, you be all over the place. So we don't want that to happen. Do you, Chris?
No, I never let that happen. Actually, I have we got a label maker.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I do. So we got a label maker at work, and I put it on the stapler. I put it on the 2-hole punch. It's on my my keyboard. It's on my computer. I have a sign that says "Be positive."
For real.
On everything.
That's good.
So you know it's Chris's, because if you pick it up and it say "Be positive" on it, it's mine.
Yo said that.
Like, they serious. Like, all of my stuff has that on there.
Nah, that's what's up.
So and I had to adopt that mindset. It's got to be like 2.5, almost 3 years ago now, because I had to realize, like, I have so many things like coming through my psyche, coming through my sign of my hindsight, and I'm just like, yo, like, every little thing could kind of just really like piss me off. So in order to not let that stuff get to me, I had to keep looking at that and just thinking to myself, like, look, don't let it get you. Because I was like really easily triggered. Like, every single thing, especially at work, was like really pissing me off. To where as though I was ready, I was gonna get in trouble, because I was ready like spaz on people. So yeah, it definitely that helped me.
So with you just putting "Be positive," you're labeling things in the office, right?
Yeah.
Was the reminder just for you, or was it for your peers as well?
Well, so my team, I'm a little bit of a clown, I'm not gonna lie to you. So
okay.
My team, you know, my boss will tell you, they look to me to kind of brighten the day.
Okay.
Like to say something stupid or say something funny or do something stupid to make everybody laugh.
Yeah,
and then,
yeah.
you know, everybody good. We can keep on going.
Yeah.
So if I wear my emotions on my sleeve, and if I'm not good, then everybody in the room, everybody that I work with know, like, something wrong with Chris today, because he ain't joking, he ain't messing with us.
Oh, gosh.
He ain't putting no tape under our mouth. So you know,
That's
what happens
Chris.
if you put tape under the mouse, you move the mouse, but the mouse don't move. So I'll do stuff like that. Like, I'll pull a prank on somebody. I don't put thumbtacks in people's chair, but you know, I'll do something kind of silly. I will put my boss's papers in like the wrong order.
Stop.
So when she grab them, she be looking to like do her meetings, and when she be going through the papers, it'd be like out of order. It'd be funny.
I need you to not do that.
Yeah. Look, Prince got something to tell you.
Prince got something. But
yeah. So you
oh
know,
my gosh.
when
You are funny, but thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, cute.
So, what was I about to say? When I'm like in a bad mood, pretty obvious, I don't do none of that. Like, I just be in my corner of my office doing my thing, and
your own little bubble.
Yeah, and then everybody be like, all right, it's too quiet in here. Where Chris at? I know he here today.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, they going to ask me what's wrong, and I don't want to talk. So, yeah, you got to, I had to keep that so that I could stay positive.
Okay, that's good. That's important because, people watching you. They can look to you for a laugh. They watching you, okay? They want to see how you interacted with multiple things at this point. Ooh, how Chris going to do this?
It's a lot of, you're right about that. It's a lot of pressure on me that I'm
Yeah.
like the team lead in a sense, and they look to me to... to be the leader.
Right.
Especially with what we do. So, yeah.
That's what's up. Okay. I'm proud of you.
So, how do you feel about that? And how does that affect your everyday life?
How does you being positive affect my everyday life?
Just having, like, going into the day with the mindset that you had to have positive energy and that you have to stay positive, be positive, not let little things, distractions affect you.
Man, that is extremely important, and I have to live my life like that. I have to live my days like that, because if I don't, then so much stuff is just going to attack me. I don't got time for that. I be trying my best to stay busy. You know me, Chris.
So first thing in the morning, right? You wake up and
I be like, thank you, God, for waking me up to see another day. Amen.
Before you even get to do that, all right, you wake up and before you can even pray to God, it's like your bed is soaking wet. And now, you and I both know I'm not saying you peed on yourself. What I'm saying is your bed is soaking wet. So before you can acknowledge God, what do you do?
Wait, so what happened?
We're going to get to that. What do you do? Wait and figure out why the bed wet.
If I'm just woken up?
Yeah, you wake up. When you wake up, you ain't open your eyes yet, but you can feel your bed is soaked.
I'm trying to put myself right there. I'm like, ew. What is going on? What is this?
So you weren't able to pray to God. So now your psyche's messed up. There was a leak in the apartment above you into your apartment.
Oh my gosh.
And so you don't know what you sitting or laying in.
No, I'm going to still have to say thank you, God, for waking me up, no matter what. So first and foremost, because it could have been worse. I could have died. I could have woke up to a fire. I'm still alive.
Amen to that.
All right. So you know what I'm saying?
Now we burn ourselves.
He said I'd rather be wet.
I'm not going down that rabbit hole with you.
He said it.
Y'all doing it again. Y'all need to keep your minds out the gutter. All right.
I'd rather be wet.
I'd rather be wet than to be burning.
This is supposed to be an everybody show. It's
it
children
still is. Even the kids would rather be in the bathtub than the fire, right? Yeah, kids.
Y'all are silly. So
stop, Chris. Dang.
On a serious note, though.
On a serious note, I'm still thank God for waking me up.
That's all right. So that's a good thing, and that's going to keep the positive energy going.
For sure, it has to.
But how do you react when you find out there's a big hole in your bedroom above your bed with water coming through it?
Up over my bed?
Yeah.
All right, Chris, I'm going to really be upset, but that's not going to make me want to storm up to the level above me and fight somebody or anything like that. Do you still go to work? I mean, if I can, yeah. Well, like, they going to have to work on that, not me. I can't fix that. But if it was the water leaking over my TV or my stuff like that, man, what?
So, you going to move the mattress?
I'm going to come out like Eve, like, who drank my apple juice? Who did this?
So,
just joking.
Barbershop. Actually, no, was that the second? No, that's the first one. So you gonna move the mattress, right? So you're gonna be late to work. Odds are you're gonna be late to work.
Wait, it was already spilling onto my bed.
Yeah, you woke up.
No, I'm calling Imani from State Farm.
Oh, okay. You know what? I was gonna say that's a good answer.
I mean, what?
I don't think she clocked in yet.
Look. They do got 24-hour hotline. I think. Don't hold me to that. But it's been times I had to call
that's a good idea. Call your renter's insurance.
You have to.
I would tell you to do the same.
Yeah,
thing.
I'm not moving something. Just like you have a car accident. You can't drive off or no. This is what happened. This is where I was. Something got on me and my skin is burning. And I also need $5,000 on top of this $1,000 to replace this bitch.
So we went from positive energy to you being dramatic and lying.
I'm not lying.
You don't need to pray after. Well, you do need to pray after that because we're gonna ask God for forgiveness for your sins.
I pray throughout the day
because I just want to know why. Why are you lying about your face burning? And we're just gonna leave that alone. So anyway,
just kidding, guys. It was fun, but Chris had to go and get Grandpa Earl on me. Go ahead,
Uncle Earl.
Go ahead, Grandpa Earl.
I want to talk about different scenarios where you can be dealing with a friend or a loved one or a lover.
Excuse me, Imani from State Farm just logged on. She didn't even hear what I had said.
Dang.
She just got on. Hey,
Imani. She's gonna have to watch.
She's
from
gonna
the
have
beginning.
to. Okay, but go ahead.
So you're dealing with a loved one or a lover or a friend, and y'all come to a crossroad, right? So in your past, you've dealt with an issue, and this issue comes up between you and this person. So for the people in my audience, this person, like I said, is a loved one or a lover or a family member or a friend. You pick. Y'all have
all
an
of them
issue.
are loved ones. Okay, go ahead.
Technically, all of them could be loved ones. So you and your loved one have an issue. You've dealt with this issue in your past. Okay. So the question I have for you is, let's say it's a trust issue. How do you move forward positively with this person?
With prayer. You need to ask for strength because you ain't going to be able to do that alone. Like, she said, I'm going to listen on Apple Podcast. Amen, girl. I love you, girl. Yep. What's up, Sean, with the drip? But, I'm going to need some strength. I'm going to need, like, some encouragement. Also, I feel like it should be things that, hold on, wait a minute. With this loved one, like, I'm just, what? I'm upset that they betrayed me.
They broke your trust.
Okay, they broke my trust. And how do you move forward in a positive way?
What? So
I think you should be optimistic if you really love that person.
I was just gonna say that. So
yeah,
optimistic in what way? Because we're not asking or we're not encouraging people to be a fool now.
No, I'm not saying that. I mean, I hope you're not saying that. No,
I'm not, but.
Not being
I want
a
you
fool.
to be more
You should
detailed
definitely
in what you're saying.
More aware of what could happen or what did happen.
Let's scenario time, everybody. We're gonna break down the scenario.
Which I thought that was the scenario.
No. We're gonna get a detailed scenario.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so it's gonna be a boyfriend and a girlfriend. Let's say that the boyfriend, because we just gonna put it on the guy this time. All right, guys, I'm gonna put it on us this time. I'm sorry, everybody. So the boyfriend cheats on this girl. The girlfriend finds out about it. Okay. The girlfriend decides she wants to forgive her boyfriend, and they're gonna continue dating. But every single time they together, she wanna check his phone. She wanna ask about where he been or what he been doing, etc., etc. And he like, yo, if you forgave me for cheating, why are you like clocking everything I'm doing? Why you want the password to my phone? Why do
Is
you
he
want...
continuing on doing things that's making her feel some type of way?
It should. Well, should that matter?
Should it matter if he's continue on doing things that's putting her in a place to make her question certain things, or put her in a mindset of a place she was in previously that she don't want to be in?
I'm actually really glad you said that because I have to completely disagree. Why does that matter?
Why does it matter? Does she matter?
She does.
Okay, this is you're not in a relationship for yourself, are you?
100%. But
wait. You're in a relationship for yourself?
No. I'm agreeing that you're not in a relationship for yourself. But if you're in a relationship,
you're not like what? Okay, I'm sorry,
if you're in a relationship and you have a trust issue to that extent with your loved one, if you haven't healed from it, how can you truly say that you forgave them? How can you continue?
I feel like if two people say, hold on, give me 1 second. I want to go to the comments really quick. So Imani said she needs to learn that staying is a choice. So that was her choice. Okay.
Facts.
Prince Chooser says it's it's just price that she don't trust. Okay, it just proved that she don't trust him no more, and she lied about forgiving him.
So I agree with choosing.
Lied about it?
And to a certain extent, and maybe not intentionally, but exactly. If you trusted him, you're not about to continue to ask him where he been, what's the password to his phone.
But so they
She's
say
not
that
it
takes seconds to break this trust, and it takes
years
to rebuild it. So why is she being pressured?
Shouldn't be in a relationship with him again if she hasn't rebuilt that trust.
I don't think it worked like that, because you're in a relationship and you're supposed to be building. You're supposed to be working on things, and it's not going to just happen overnight. But
y'all can have a relationship.
But listen, he may not even be doing anything. I will give that. He may not be doing anything. But if he's going out and he's staying out late at night and staying out past the time where she's uncomfortable with, but he's not even doing it. He's just like chilling with the homies or whatever, just chilling. Not even, But I asked you not to do that. But I asked you not to do that.
So now we are letting our significant other control our relationships with our friends?
I didn't say that. Okay, hold on.
Hey, there we go. Please appreciate it.
Hold up.
Let me get some applause on that.
No, but listen. Okay, so what? Okay, you told me about a particular time something happened between, I'm just going to say, you and your mom, just to step out of that boyfriend and girlfriend element.
Okay.
So let's just say that your mom did what you asked her not to do anyway. How would you feel?
You don't. If I know what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. Wait, are you talking about?
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about none of that. We just stepping out of the element of the boyfriend and girlfriend scenario. We want to go into a whole different type of relationship.
So somebody broke my trust. Mm-hmm. For me personally, once you break my trust, I don't trust you no more. It's
Even
really
your
that
mom?
simple. Yeah, I don't care who it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Why can't we get no hold up? Why we can't get none of that now?
Why?
Oh, okay.
Because it didn't warrant it.
All right.
That's phony.
That's fine.
You only got it because you asked for it. Mine was genuine.
No, I don't want to hear none of that. I still got it, so we good.
She needed assistance.
Man, whatever.
No, listen. Seriously though, I'm a strong, firm believer in that you have to heal from something before you can, especially when it comes to a relationship, before you can dive back into it with.
Can you go over that way and then press that? Sorry. Just so that
Move over.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. 1 second. The close. Okay, there we go. Thank you. See, because if you would have came over this way, it would have been like.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Okay.
I'm sorry, y'all. That was my bad.
So I feel like before you can
agree with Chris,
reinvest.
Imani says she gotta agree with Chris.
Before you can reinvest into a relationship, you have to heal from the issues that you encountered. And what I mean by that, so even let's use me and my mom. I'm sorry, I know we ain't going through nothing right now, but we're gonna be picked on for a second.
Oh my gosh.
If me and my mom was experiencing an issue, and we have, before we can continue, let's just use a hypothetical example. Let's say I really don't want to use my mother. Let's use somebody else.
That's right. Okay, go ahead.
Let's say,
but no significant other, no nothing.
All right, let's see. Me and Mr. Wilbur get into it, and I confide in Mr. Wilbur about something, and he go back and tell you, right? And then I'm like, well, Mr. Wilbur, I was just trying to vent to you. Why would you tell Cortese what I told you? He like, my bad, man. It just slipped out. You know how he is. So.
Hold on, wait a minute. I am delirious.
So then I forgive him, right? We chop it up. We have another conversation. Maybe I'm talking about something else. I'm talking about. I don't want to be the one that's gossiping on the show, but let's say I say something about Mr. Marcus now.
Okay.
We go back and tell Mr. Marcus what I said, and I'm like, come on, now hold on now. You didn't went back and told Cortez. You went back and told Mr. Marcus. You stirring up trouble, right? I'm thinking we tight. We can just talk, and you go back and tell. So now, for me personally, I would never tell him another thing about nothing.
Right.
Okay.
Especially if it's something that I don't want to be shared, I could never tell you nothing else.
So what if he tells somebody that you don't know?
It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna tell him anything.
No, I'm just saying. What if he told somebody that you did know? Oh yeah, I told some. Well, you told who? I ain't know, yo. Like, you don't care about that, but because it was somebody that y'all both knew, that's what really pissed you off.
So that is one of those instances where you care more about the outcome than the action.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is the action is that he told somebody that I don't know.
Okay.
Now, in a sense, I probably wouldn't care because I don't know him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where you would care about the action, not the outcome. But
Okay.
in this instance, I would care about the outcome because the outcome is he told you, and now we have an issue because he told you, or he told Mr. Marcus, and now we have an issue because he told him.
Right.
So, in that respect, I would say if it's somebody I don't know, if it don't cause an issue, probably don't care.
Okay.
At the same time, though, I probably would be skeptical about
You
telling
still-
stuff because I told you not to tell nobody.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter if it's somebody I don't know or that I know. Bottom line is I told you not to tell.
Okay.
And you told anyway. So
Got
no,
you.
me personally, I wouldn't trust him. The one thing about me, and I say this to you all the time, you can predetermine a person's future behavior by what? What do I always tell you?
Which
The
one
best
was
way
that?
to judge a person's behavior is by looking at what?
What? Their past?
Their past behavior. So if somebody lie on you or go behind your back and tell something that you told them not to tell, if you tell them something else, what they gonna do?
They might not.
A tiger can't change his stripes. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. So your advice to guys is what?
To guys, as far as
What we just talked about.
honestly, so
If they have
I have a
homies,
homeboy who
Okay.
had a situation that I was describing. He had messed around on his girl. His girl found out about it, and for like a year, I'm not gonna say a year. It was a long time though. They would have issues because she wanted the password to his phone. She want she want to talk about where he been. Who is this coworker? Who is that coworker? Who is this person calling you? Who is that person calling you? And it's like these people is platonic people, genuine friends that whether she knew about them or not, like they was on and off. So for whatever it's worth, there were new people being introduced into his life that you may not know, even though y'all was dealing with each other. Like because y'all was on and off, and whatever time y'all was off, he got new people coming into his life. And so now by you questioning every single thing that he doing, you put a new stress on a relationship that's really unnecessary because you're not done dealing with what he did to you. And it's completely in her right to feel that way. However, she shouldn't be in a relationship with him while she's still dealing with that. Because now your new relationship that you want to start and progress and have flourish can't flourish because you're not done dealing with the old relationship. That's why I said the person should just heal first, and then you can fathom, let's try this again. But if you ain't healed first, all you're doing is bringing in the old shit into the new shit.
Excuse
I'm sorry.
his
I'm sorry, but let's go with that. we gonna go with that. So you know, you can't grow into the new because you still got some of that old stuff on your back. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you look when you take a picture for your Instagram, your profile picture, you gonna put on old clothes or new clothes?
from my picture.
Yeah, you just started a new page. You gonna put on old clothes or new clothes?
I'm gonna put on whatever. Now, ask me what I go take off to put an old picture up there.
All right.
No, I wouldn't put an old picture up there.
That's my point.
Okay, but I would probably would.
You want it to be fresh. You want it to be brand new. You want it to be positive.
Okay.
You want it to be successful. If you want those things, you don't bring in the negative stuff. And by not healing, that's what you're doing.
Okay.
You might not realize that you're doing it, but that's what you're doing. So in order for it to be successful, you have to truly let that stuff go. If you don't let it go, then you're going to be exactly. And not intentionally. But like you have to be mature enough and know that, you know, before we get back into this thing, let's have a conversation. Let's dead these things, and then we can move forward. Exactly.
Okay, so we have Prince Chooser. I'm gonna say he said, "I ain't trusting a soul that can't keep a secret. Straight up cold blooded. Cold-hearted, cold-blooded. Okay, Imani is clapping hands. Prince Chooser also said any relationship is based off communication, loyalty, and action, and I agree.
He said that, and he said that when he was here too.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Mr. Will.
What about a secret that is dealing with killing or murder?
A secret that's dealing with abuse or murder.
So let me touch on that because I actually had this instant happen to me. If you my homeboy and you do something to another one of our friends, I'm gonna let you know, like, yo, you need to say something or I'm going to.
Right.
Because
life is in jeopardy.
Mm-hmm.
You it's kind of like, for lack of, I know we're not supposed to cuss on the show, but raw and real, right? Raw and real. You can't shit where you eat.
That's it.
You cannot go do something wrong to somebody that's in our group, like, cause now I look bad because I knew about it and I ain't say nothing. So you put me in the middle of it. So now I'm gonna make you say something, or I'm gonna say something because I'm not gonna look bad because of your decision. If I wasn't okay with you doing that, if I ain't signed off on it, the only choice I have is to tell the truth and say, yo, this would really happen. You get what I'm saying? Right. And nobody can really fault you for taking that route because the only other thing that you're saying when you do that is, yo, I signed off of it. Because you can't go and be like, oh, that ain't had nothing to do with me. You knew about it. So yeah, to answer your question, yeah.
You got to deal with it.
How you want to say something on the heels of that?
Well, hold on. Before, we're going to do that, and then we're going to, this is the midpoint of the show.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, okay? We're going to play a song from a previous guest, Prince Chooser. Let's Get Away. And
let's get away to a place with palm trees, Sundays on the beach. You can lay up till late night. So let's get away, us two, you and me. Focus on our needs, and we can stay up to daylight.
Girl, let's get away like we trying to escape. And I ain't talking about going to my place. When you're feeling lonely, I'm on the way. Whenever I'm around, girl, I hope you feel safe. When it comes to your love, I don't play. Put a smile on your face, I do whatever it takes. I think about you all day, even when you standing in my face. Cause you so pretty, and I love the way you slay. When you walk away, I can smell your fruity spray. We can ball out and take a vacay. It don't matter where we stay, we can go state to state. We can pick the place, I get the bags, then we hit the runway. Both tickets say one way. Laughing at our problems while we on the plane. This is not a budget, cause I got everything we need in the safe. Chooser,
Let's get away to a place with palm trees, Sundays on the beach. You can lay up till late night. So let's get away, us two, you and me. Focus on our needs, and we can stay up to daylight.
let's focus on our needs. Let's talk about you and me. Spend a Sunday on the beach, surrounded by palm trees, checking out the waves in the water while you're feeling stress-free. Let your head down and feel the breeze. I'm staring at you real hard, cause you looking good for me. Girl, I wanna be the air you breathe and have you weak in your knees. I will be all you need if you follow my lead. Living like a king and a queen, that's how it's supposed to be. I hope you got them locked in as a memory between me and you. Girl, I'm trying to make history. I blow you out your mind or whatever that you see in me. Call your ex right now, tell him he ain't seeing me. Cause the way you into me got you feeling like we meant to be. Cause loving me is easy, believe me.
Let's get away to a place with palm trees, Sundays on the beach. You can lay up till late night. So let's get away, us two, you and me. Focus on our needs, and we can stay up to daylight.
We can stay up to daylight. You feel like, then do the things you like. When me and you are running till we set the mood right. Everything I do is big. Nothing is like, girl, this is real love. We'll never fuss and fight. Long as I'm in your life, everything is alright. We got have fun here, then catch another flight. Got you feeling real good. Saying I'm the love of your life. You was a diamond in the dirt. Now I got you shining bright. Girl, you my type. Wood, sugar, and spice. And everything nice. You fall from a 7, baby. This ain't dice. Have you riding clean like you skating on ice? I can make every day feel like a weekend. That's a weekend that would never end with some late night freaking.
Let's get away to a place with palm trees. Sundays on the beach. You can lay up till late night. So let's get away. Us two, you and me. Focus on our needs.
We're not saying period.
And we can stay up to daylight.
No, we're not saying period.
Yeah, whatever.
Choosing, don't say that again, bro. We back.
What's up, y'all?
Look, that was Prince Chooser. Let's get away.
Yes, forgive me. I'm finishing up my almonds. Not nuts. Y'all really hope. No, stop. I really hope you guys like that song. That's one of my favorites from Prince Chooser. Hey, what's up, man? You can find him on Instagram right now, Prince Chooser. It's spelled just how you hear it, okay? Okay.
Is it just? Oh no, it is Prince Chooser. I'm sorry.
Is.
I thought it was a 1 in there. I'm sorry, my bad.
It's a 1 in my name.
Jeez. All right. So, Mr. Wilbur had something, but
I thought you wanted to talk about the nuts.
No.
Okay.
I'm not talking about nuts with y'all. Y'all play too much.
You already did. Go ahead.
So I think that I'm surprised we didn't get this question, so I'm gonna just kind of put it out there. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it kind of is determined by what direction your relationship is going into. Mm-hmm. Sorry, everybody. Just to dive right back into what we was talking to before the break, we are talking about a scenario where you and your significant other are at a standstill because of a trust issue. In this personal or in this specific experience, your significant other cheated on you, and you are unable to move forward without bringing up that incident. They are genuinely not cheating at the moment, but now you're bringing, I'm going to just call it toxicity to your relationship because you haven't healed from it and you can't let it go. So just touching back on that, some people would say that it depends on the direction your relationship is going. What kind of relationship it is, if y'all just messing around or if y'all have serious intentions to be together long term.
Yeah, because it's always going to be different, boyfriend and girlfriend versus being married.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, yes, but I mean, even regardless, like you could actually be in a I don't even want to define it like that because you can like not be quote unquote titled boyfriend and girlfriend, but y'all talking and y'all express exclusivity.
Okay,
with
so
each
you're
other.
in a situationship?
Yeah, that's what we call that, right? Yeah. So you
Nowadays.
in talking stage, situationship. Y'all ain't together, but y'all ain't messing with nobody else,
Got
right?
a situation going on.
Okay, so, but even when you're dealing with that, you have a lot of people who will or won't deal with somebody anymore, and for the people who will, you still bringing toxicity into a relationship.
Well, I think it goes back to having those expectations. You know what I'm saying? Like people we're different. We expect different things. You know what I'm saying? Especially within a relationship.
That's true.
So, and every expectations do change.
But that's exactly why I said it depends on the direction your relationship is going to, and that needs to be established at the front door.
For
as
sure.
soon as you get into this relationship, as soon as you express interest in somebody, you need to have that conversation. And for any of you who are in a relationship with somebody or have a friend or whatever we're dealing with, when you are in the middle of it, there's actually a way that you can figure out what's the goal of that relationship, and we're going to talk about that too.
It's okay. The bottom one, yeah.
So, to touch on how you can determine that, let's say that you are in a relationship already and you haven't had that conversation, but now you want to figure it out. if you are okay, and this is just an example, this is not for everybody, and everybody's not going to agree with this. But if you are okay with being completely transparent with somebody in every phase of your relationship, like, and what I mean by that is introducing them to your family. Some people will go as far as to give a person that's not living with them a key to their house. Mm-hmm. Have following each other on social media. Come on, Cortez. What are other things that allows you to be transparent, allows you to get to know somebody better, and it's just you confessing that I'm not doing nothing, and it's just me and
What
you.
passwords?
Phone passwords, yeah. Oh. So I would agree with that, but I don't do that.
You don't do that. You don't trust it.
No. Well, it's not I don't trust it.
You feel like what's the point?
It's an invasion of privacy.
Okay. Why do you feel like privacy is so important in a relationship?
I think it's levels to it.
There's levels to it.
It's levels to it.
Unpack that.
When we, all right, so it's merge.
Mm-hmm.
There's merge. There's actually, I believe this is a level. Mm-hmm. I think that being a fiance, after there's a proposal,
for sure,
that's a level.
For sure.
I think that boyfriend and girlfriend, no proposal is a level. And then, you got your situationship.
No proposal. I got a question.
Yeah.
You heard of a promise ring, right?
I have, but I don't know what that is.
A promise. Okay, so they say that they're making a promise to do right by you, but they're not proposing to ask to be your husband.
So I don't know what that is.
Is that a level though? Is that promise? Is that a level?
That it would be on the same level to me as boyfriend girlfriend.
It would.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
A proposal.
I ain't never put nobody in a promise
is a promise,
ring,
right? A marriage is a promise.
Proposal is a request. It's like, just what it is. Will you marry me? Will you tie your life to mine?
But she said, yeah. I mean, will you promise?
Y'all
to do
make
this?
promises at the all, when y'all get married. But hold on, we got comments.
Okay, yeah, we do. We got Prince Chooser. One of his.
I think relationships last longer when it's a no title on it. When it comes to females and males, because it seems like once a title on it, that's when the drama comes about. Open conversation about any and everything, but at the same time, every relationship needs privacy, because at the end of the day, everybody has their own life, even if you're in a relationship or not. So going to the end of what Choose is saying, I agree. Everybody has their own life, and that's why I said there's a level of privacy. Why I wouldn't give out my password. So let me just unpack that. I've given my password to somebody before, and all they did was use it to look at my messages with my family and with my friends and see like what those conversations are like, as opposed to where she assumed that I was messing with somebody else or cheating. And to be honest with you, a lot of times when you have somebody with those type of insecurities, they're projecting their own insecurities on you. They're the ones cheating and messing with somebody else. Right. So they need to feel validation for them doing what they're doing. So they need to see that you're doing it too, so it makes it okay for them to do it. You can't say nothing about me because you're doing the same thing I'm doing. But when they not doing it, now you just look crazy.
Okay, so you say you dealt with someone who did this. And during that, how many times? It was just a one and done type of thing? They did it and then you were just done with them for looking through your phone?
No.
You forgave them?
No. Like, I gave them my password. Like, they were able to look at my phone.
They looked through your messages, but you was okay with that?
I was at that time.
At the time, you was okay with
like,
the
that was the first
messages
time I had done that, and then I was like, oh.
You found out quickly.
It's no reason for it. Like, the bottom line is there's an insecurity there. And if you're that insecure that you need your phone password to somebody, then you probably shouldn't be with them, because you already have the trust issue.
Right.
Me personally, I feel like when it's a snake in the water, you're not about to jump in the water to go get the snake.
You're not.
You stay away from the water, go to the next one. You get what I'm saying? There's no reason. If you already have a suspicion for somebody cheating on you,
most likely
that normally is enough.
Are you saying you're thinking this way now? When it happened, did it like happen numerous times? Or
yeah, there was several times she wanted to look at my phone.
It was several times,
and it would be like I'll be laying down, right? My phone be right next to me. You hear my phone go off, and she laying there too. And it's like, oh, she get up faster than me to go check the message, and like, so I'm like, that's fine. Go ahead. Tell me what it say. Mm-hmm. Look, it could be a girl. Like one of my homegirls text me, and I will read. Like, go ahead, read it, and tell me what it say. Because I know, like, my homegirls, we don't talk about inappropriate stuff. Like, it's a very platonic relationship. We have complete boundaries that we know, like, and it doesn't even have to truly be communicated. Because I already know I'm not trying to, get with you. And my homegirl's not trying to get with me. So, go ahead, Miss Wilson.
Chris, was the girl cheating on you?
Yeah, she was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Most likely that's the case. I've been in that situation, too. We have a phone call. Every time when I get on the mic, there always be a phone call. I think I want to say something, but I'm not going to say something right now.
Just because what you think don't mean it's right. Keep that in mind. Just because you think something don't mean it's right. What? Privacy comes with loyalty when that person is not around. Privacy comes with loyalty.
So what he said before that, when you give a woman your password to anything, she hoping to find trouble, and that's going to land her or hurting her own feelings, and it's a big sign that she don't trust you at all. So yeah, I mean,
she's not hoping to find trouble. You don't never want to find anything.
But like I said,
it's nice. It's nice reassurance when you don't see that's happening.
But that's why I said if it's a snake in the water, what do you do? Because okay, let's say me and you in a pool, right? Well, no, let's say we at the beach. Hold on, we got somebody calling.
Hello. Thank you for calling in to Rum TV. You on air with Cortese and Chris. What's on your mind?
Good evening, Cortese and Chris. How are you?
Good evening, darling. Doing? How are you?
Good. I miss you, Chris. We missed you last week.
Don't amp him up.
Look, I'm back. All right.
I'm glad to see you're back.
Thank you.
But okay, I'm not gonna hold you guys long, but I just want to say on the relationship topic and people having insecurity and their suspicions and all. Do you believe in when you look? If you look for something, you find it. You get what you're looking for. Sort of like when they say, if you wasn't looking, you wouldn't search, you wouldn't find nothing. But once you do, how do you propose you handle that?
Well, that's kind of what I was already speaking on. If you have a suspicion of something, whatever happened to give you that suspicion, 9 times out of 10 is enough to say, you know what, this is I would approach it head on. Don't go looking for it. Just ask. And if they lying to you, you're gonna find out. And if they telling the truth, you're gonna find out. But you snooping around, going behind their back, looking for it, I think that's absolutely not the answer, because the only thing it's gonna create is a situation where you continue to find yourself investigating instead of just asking a person straight up. If somebody want to be with you, they're going to tell you the truth about... If somebody want to be with you, they're going to tell you the truth about what's going on, whatever you got a question about. They're going to clear that up with you. They're not going to let you keep being suspicious because, number one, they don't want you going around investigating their life, and number two, they don't want you to think that they're doing something that they're actually not doing. If you have to go as far as...
All people don't feel the same. Everybody don't feel the same. Everybody don't think the same. Now, you have people who will try to sway you down. Oh, it's not what you think. It's not what you think. But then you found something, and then they pretty much try to sugarcoat it, and make you try to feel like you're crazy. It's not what you think. Then what?
Give me an example.
If you are a snooper and you go snooping around into somebody's phone or what have you, you find something very, very suspicious, and they swear you down. That's not what you think it is. You're assuming. And then they try to think you're crazy if you're trying to make a big deal about something. And then they tell you, oh, but I love you. I care about you. I want to be with you. But you know what you saw. Then what?
So my point in what I'm saying is that even before you started snooping and doing your investigation and looking for it, you had a suspicion that created that insecurity for you to start snooping in the first place. So what I'm saying is, before you ever started snooping, whenever you seen something suspicious, you call it out. Point blank period. If they lie to you, eventually you'll figure it out. If they're telling the truth, eventually you'll figure it out. So there's no reason for you to stoop to the level of investigating someone else when they should just be honest with you anyway. You're going to make yourself a whole 24-hour job of investigating your significant other where you can't even enjoy your relationship anymore.
You can't make nobody love you, bottom line.
That's true. That's true.
Choose a setting in the comments. Perfect example. Everything that's in the wash going out in the ranks. The things that happens in the dark always come to the light. You got to believe that. And I can tell you straight up, it's the reason why I don't lie to people, because eventually they're going to figure it out.
On you, right.
Yeah, right. And then you're going to have to figure out how to lie, and to the point where you're going to start believing the lies you tell.
Right.
So well, you know, some people are very, very clever. Some people are very clever, and they so determined to be persistent with their lying, you know. And then you got the other person who's so blinded with love, you know, so they think. You know, and then they tend to start forgetting about what they saw or how the person was treating them, you know, and then they just tend to just let it fade away in a sense. So the other person just feel like, oh, I got away with it, and then I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing me.
But you know what? This is what I say, because I dealt with this a few months ago. You have to love yourself to let that thing go. Why keep dealing with a snake and you already know it's a snake? It's just going to keep biting you. So, and eventually, the more times you get bitten and that venom go through you, you're eventually going to die. You're eventually just going to die. So my thing is that just love yourself and just be by yourself. Hallelujah. You know, why keep dealing with that cycle?
Can I go a little bit deeper than that?
Go deeper.
So
I didn't know you could go deeper, but go ahead.
Oh my gosh, don't amp him up. Oh, with the nuts.
Oh my. Anyway, so we go. Y'all, excuse.
He's done.
He want to go somewhere.
Excuse them.
I didn't mean to say that though, like that, but he going there.
Excuse them. So anyway, this is my point in what I'm saying is, let's say that you start investigating, right? And you start finding exactly what you thought you'd find.
Then what?
Did you not? Or I was just telling Cortez, if you sitting in the beach and you feel something brush past your legs, you gonna sit in the water or you gonna get out?
I'm getting out.
Cause there's somebody who, like you said, everybody don't feel the same way. Somebody gonna say, let's stay in the water and figure out what just brushed past my leg. I'm not that person.
No,
I'm getting out the water.
No, we getting out of this. Thank you.
That's my point. You searching for it. Once you find it, you knew something brushed past your leg.
Knew.
Why are you looking for it?
Right.
What we looking
to be
for?
On the lookout, or what could come back?
No, I don't need what's coming back.
Let me tell you something.
Let it go.
When it come back the next time, it's gonna bite you when you know what.
And then what?
Exactly. Why are we looking for it? Because y'all ever watched the music video? It's Rick Ross and Chris Brown. Sorry. You ever watched that music video?
I saw that video.
Okay. If you watch the video, the girl that he's supposed to be in love with, the girlfriend, the real girlfriend, when she find the drawers in the drawer, the first time she found it, if she'd have left him alone and let him go, she'd have lived. At the end of the video, she died because she wanted to keep coming back. She wanted to keep forgiving him. She wanted to keep trying to figure out who is it and why do you keep messing with somebody behind my back. And the girl ended up getting her killed because she like, yo, you should have been left him alone. He been cheating on you with me all this time, and I've been trying to just get you to understand he want me, not you. Just go. That's what you could be dealing with. So why if they're gonna be honest with you and prove it to you, let them prove it to you. You don't got to go looking for it.
No, you don't.
That's true. Because eventually people do shoot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, they gonna trip, like you just said. They gonna trip and they gonna mess up, and you're gonna catch them anyway.
But you know what? The bottom line, and I keep going back to this line. You know, sometimes I think the person if they really love the other person that much, you know, it's like, look, I really don't want to be with you. Let's tell the truth. I'm gonna love you enough, and you know, you go ahead.
That's why I said if you just attack the problem head on. Once you see something suspicious and you like, yo, I saw this. Boom. I don't know what's really going on. Can you just tell me what's going on?
So we can move on.
Period.
Right.
They're either going to tell you the truth And you're going to believe it, or they're going to lie to you, and you're still going to be suspicious. And if you're still suspicious, they're going to either prove to you that they're telling the truth, or they're going to prove to you that they're lying. You never have to do an investigation at all.
No, not at all. Why are you
wasting your time trying to figure out the phone password to see what this text message was, what that was? If they can't justify what they're doing, let it go and let them go. But if you don't love yourself enough to do that,
then you're in this cycle forever.
There you go.
A lot of people tend to want to cheat and see how much they can get away with doing so. You know, and like what we was just saying, if a person loves you enough, you know, they'll be like willing to let you go. That's the old school way. You know, if you love them, just let them go. If you know you can't do right by them.
Right.
But some people are just so selfish. They
are selfish. We in that time.
In their wings, treat you bad, and still want to do their own thing. You know, and that's really unfair. You know, so it's kind of hard to say. You just stand by sometimes and just watch a person telling themselves, because the truth will come out in the light eventually. Sometimes it doesn't, because some people are just that clever. They just want to keep on doing their dirt to you, you know.
No, because at some point you still have that suspicion.
You still know. I don't care how much a person is in your life and they showing you right. They'll do right today, then tomorrow they'll mess up. You already know, really from the beginning, the first mess up, that it might happen again. And then the second and the third, then we're going to wait till the fifth or the sixth and all of that. Sometimes I think we deal with stuff because we have something inside of us that needed to be validated. And I think that's an issue that the person that already has a suspicion has to look in themselves and see, do I love myself enough? You know what, like I said before, I had to love myself enough to let that thing go. Mm-hmm. Because me loving me gave me the strength to say, you know what, I deserve better. Mm-hmm. I deserve better than this. And if you know, see, that's why I'm a big fan of self-love. Not selfish love, but self-love. And to love yourself.
We had a whole episode about that with Faith and Quatis. And I'm going to just say this. I've actually experienced this myself. When you deal with somebody who can pour back into your cup and everything about your relationship is fulfilling, and you can feel like the reciprocation of the love you give them, it feels completely different than any relationship where you have all these questions about the person you with, whether they staying out too late or they doing something behind your back or dealing with somebody else. It feels completely different. And you start to ask yourself, what is this, or why is this? Or you have to constantly have a conversation about something you saw, something that was suspicious.
Really
you
love?
Don't have to have that when you dealing with somebody who really love you.
Because there's always a pouring in and a pouring out. Every time, if you pouring into somebody and you're empty, you never get nothing back. Mm-hmm. That's not a relationship. That's a parasite.
When you have that, when you feel that, you won't have those questions.
Always taken.
If you're not seeking that, you're going to be dealing with exactly what you're talking about. You're going to want to investigate everything. I don't got time to investigate. I keep it moving.
That's not love. And I'm going to need to send. I'm going to send a song.
Okay.
She gonna love
I'm sorry, T. You didn't get to join the conversation.
No,
you got
that's
something
okay.
You want to say?
Look, we listening. Okay, we listening. All right.
She had a whole show last week.
People learning. I
know. She had a whole show.
They missed me. All right.
Yeah, Chris wasn't
here.
They
were talking good too. They were talking good.
Did y'all miss me? Did y'all miss me on Friday?
Of course.
Y'all did. Did y'all give me a shout out?
I thought I did. You didn't watch.
I didn't watch.
Chris, we all missed you Friday. I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you for taking my call.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
All the next show.
Thank you for missing me.
I love you guys.
Had my spaghetti ready. All right, bye.
Don't say had my spaghetti ready. No, but so I mean, you didn't say anything. So how do you feel about
No,
that? Do
just
you feel
like
you
really listening. But again, a lot of people don't think like that. So it's good to know that there are people like you who exist. But some people don't think like that.
Well, yeah, but I want to know from you. Do you, because this conversation started with
You.
if you don't heal from it,
Right.
then you will go into a new relationship with old shit.
We really supposed to be talking about
shit.
stronger minds and
Oh,
better
shit.
results.
I'm so sorry, but that actually is a
It's
part
about
of
that, right.
having a stronger mind. Because if you don't feed just your mind the right stuff to know that you need to heal before you take on
You're
something
gonna have
new,
the same results.
exactly, you're gonna
Not
have
better.
worse results, not better results.
Right.
I know that's not really where we was going. We might have to do a part 2.
Yeah, we gonna have
But
to because you didn't make
Because
it.
I apologize. I'm sorry. I had to get that point across though.
It
was
was just
on your
eating
heart.
at
It
it was
was in your
eating at
heart.
him.
It was
Indeed,
because
yes.
I just feel like anybody who is dealing with something like that and doesn't know how to move forward, the proper thing to do is to allow yourself to heal first and then move on. It's not going to work if you don't. You're just going to bring on those same demons, those same issues into the new.
But you know what, Chris? I must say, though, a lot of people get married like this. They never get healed from the previous relationships, but they feel as though if I get married, then it's going to heal all.
Marrying, you talk about marrying somebody that you had an issue with?
No, marrying somebody. People get married and they never been healed from the previous relationships, but they think if I get married, then it's going to fix everything.
Or
That
And
is-
it doesn't happen.
That
It
is,
doesn't
complete
look, they
happen.
do the same thing with kids. You think you got a baby father who cheat on you,
Right.
you get pregnant, you thinking, okay, maybe the
The
baby will
baby
make
gonna make
him
him-
grow up and be a
right.
man.
And it
he
doesn't.
gonna love me, and then he
It
still
doesn't.
do the same stuff. And then it gets worse because you end up taking care of the baby by yourself.
Babies.
Baby,
Hallelujah.
hopefully you don't got
listen,
more than one.
That's
See,
that's
look,
another
my
whole nother
homeboy.
show.
Yeah, we're gonna have another show about that because my homeboy actually said something this morning when I was talking to him about this girl or somebody posted something on Instagram saying, "I wish we could choose our baby fathers," and I just
You can.
you put your hand in your face and you
You
just
said that. But you can choose your
you
baby
just laugh
fathers.
because you literally did choose him.
You literally did choose him.
You chose him,
You chose him. That's what you wanted.
but they
But
don't.
they didn't think of the end result of it.
don't.
That's
The
what the
end
end
result,
result.
right.
What they thought about
Nobody
was
think sex, lust. That's what they thought about.
building better minds for better results. Everybody, this is Rum
Stronger
TV.
mindsets and better results.
I'm so sorry. Stronger mindsets, better
It's
results.
okay.
But y'all know what we talking about. This was Rum TV episode,
43.
and this is Chris and Cortez.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
We are over and out.
Peace.
Yo, is that not true though?